Okay, hello, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to teach you how to turn this, where would it be? How to turn this into this. Okay, so we're going to talk about how you can make it spin. So if you didn't see the last video that I just recorded 10 seconds ago, I'm going to quickly redo this version, and this is going to be how to make a circular text. So first thing you want to do is find the Eclipse tool. This is what it could look like. So you want to come on here, find Eclipse tool, change this to path, do this, start a path, hold shift to make a perfect circle, let go, press T for text tool, hover over the path you just made, and then you can write what you want. Peach, media, and then I'm just going to copy this instead of writing it out and waiting for a spelling mistake to happen. I'm going to paste this 3 times, and then I'm going to click this until it selects the whole thing. That, and then I'm going to change the font because you can see I added too many and it went too far and started deleting things. So that is good. And then what you're going to do is press enter. Actually, we're going to make the font a little bit bigger because I just want this to be perfect. So let's try something like 31 is, seriously. Okay, so 30.5. Perfect. Okay, so now we got that. We've got our thing. We're going to move this to the middle. I don't know if you need to do this, but you just fine, do it like that. And if you can't do that, you can do somewhere up here, you can do snap to. I think it's like file or something. File. No, it would be type. View, it's probably view, snap to, guides. There you go. So turn those on if you can't do that. But then what we're going to do the GIF part is do window and then come down to timeline. So if you're familiar with Adobe Premiere or any other video editing thing, it's called a timeline. I'm going to create a video timeline, and this will create a timeline for every single layer that you have. So if you don't have things that you don't want, you can delete them, or if you want to add a background, you can add a background and it will have that on there the whole time. So similar to Premiere, you'll click this little button here and then it'll drop down to, I guess not similar to Premiere, I think it's similar to After Effects a little bit, I don't know. But it'll drop down to there. We're going to make this a little bit bigger so we have more room to play with this because it's hard to see. So we want to change the transform. So we're going to click the transform and then that will start a keyframe there, and then we'll change this to halfway, and because we're at 5 seconds, we'll do 2.5 seconds because you can only rotate it 180 degrees at a time. So to do another keyframe, we're just going to start doing our next transformation, and we're going to move this to 100 and back here 180. 179.4 is close. Okay, there you go. 0.9 is good. And then hit the check mark to check that off, or enter. It doesn't matter which one you want to do. And then we'll move this back all the way to the end, and we'll start another keyframe. It's still on transform, so it should start another keyframe. And you move this, and we'll do this another 180 degrees. Not that it needs to be exactly a full circle because our circle is pretty repetitive, but at least we'll know that it will be the exact same sort of in and out point, so you don't really see any jumps to that 180, and you can see it auto put another keyframe there. So you want to kind of buffer this out. You can see the blue kind of loading. That it means it's kind of buffering. I find this GIF thing on Photoshop is just not that good, but I really couldn't figure out how to do transparent video on Premiere, so here we are. I will figure it out one day, but for now we'll just do it like this. And when you press play, you can see it does this. If it's too fast or too slow for you, you can see it's slower the first time because it's just buffering. You can see it's blue, it means buffering. Too fast or too slow for you, you can adjust the time and then adjust. You have to keep in mind the amount of the clip that you're doing. You want to do it in halves or quarters so that you have equal speed, so it doesn't speed up to this amount and then slow down to the last half or whatever. So you got that, and then you can see we've got 10 seconds left. So you want to do File, Export, and then Export As, and then you want to click Export as GIF. 6 seconds. Oh no, this is happening again. If you can't export, you can do save.